Hi, this is Dr. Don Bonner at Personalized Wellness. Today I'd like to extend this series that I've been doing of videos and talk a little bit more about functional medicine and exactly how it works and how I look at the practice of functional medicine. I think the best way to do that is I'll provide a case that I had recently, which I think really shows how functional medicine is able to work for different patients. This particular patient was a young man. He's a 20-year-old white male. He presented to the clinic with a recent history of social anxiety and depression. He'd had that about 6 months. He was a college student, and he'd been placed on Paxil for his social anxiety. So we went through the usual things that I do. We did an extensive history. I did some lab work on this particular young man, and his initial lab work all looked very normal. His CBC was completely normal, other than his MCV was a little elevated and his red blood cells were a little bit big. And the rest of his lab work looked very normal. However, after getting a history from this particular patient, it was pretty obvious that he had some serious GI issues going on. So we ordered a stool test on him, and when that came back, it was very illuminating. This young man had H. pylori, he had a parasite, and he had several pathogenic organisms in his GI tract. So the first thing we did, we tried to treat those, but he was at school at the time and he didn't tolerate it very well. So we just placed him on a diet, an elimination diet, no gluten, no dairy, and he was able to make it through the semester and get home where we were able to treat him a little bit better at that time. We placed him on what's called an elemental diet, which is a pure liquid diet that basically allows the GI tract to rest, and we did that for 2 solid weeks. The diet also doesn't provide any real sustenance for the bacteria and parasite that is in the GI tract, so often you're able to rid the body of those particular problems. At the end of 2 weeks, the diarrhea had cleared up. He was able to eat well again, so his malnutrition became much better at that point. We had also performed some genetic tests on this particular young man, and he had some methylation defects, and which caused his homocysteine levels to be elevated. And we gave some methyl B12 and some methylfolate. We cleared that aspect up. We also took a look at his neurotransmitters as far as the enzymes involved in breaking down serotonin and dopamine and norepinephrine and epinephrine. And he had multiple genetic defects on both of those pathways. So we were able to give him some cofactors and things to help those enzyme systems to bring those neurotransmitters back in line, as well as him being able to get his nutrition back up, mainly his protein, because you have to take in tryptophan, which is a precursor for serotonin, and phenylalanine, which is a precursor for dopamine. Once we were able to get those organized, get his GI tract in order, this young man was able to get rid of the Paxil. He no longer had social anxiety, and he no longer had any depression. So I think that shows functional medicine in how it works, in that something seemingly completely unrelated. This patient came in with a mood disorder, and the actual root cause of that mood disorder was actually from his gastrointestinal system, and he had some predisposition from his genetics. So by treating the root cause of his problem, we were able to get him better. So I think that's what we do here. We look for root causes of problems and we go after those and try to treat those. So come and see us, give us a call. Again, like I've said before, I do a free 15-minute phone interview. Give me a call, I'll talk to you, and we'll see if whatever medical problems or issues you have, if I feel like we can be of help to you. So give us a call, and thanks for watching the video. The website, give us a call. Again, I offer a free 15-minute phone interview, so you can talk to me. We can discuss what issues you may have and see if this might be the right fit for you. So give us a call. Thank you.